finally on this issue, I haven't got to kick this in a while, even though I think it's happening before our very eyes, and that's the issue. The Bible talks about not only a one-world government, not only a one-world religion, but a one-world economy. Okay, do we see any signs of that?
How much does Greece owe, Roger?
$367 billion.
Correct. And who do they owe it to?
Mostly to the other European economies.
Correct. How much does Ireland owe?
$865 billion.
Correct. And who do they owe it to?
Other European economies, mostly.
Correct. How much do Spain and Italy owe?
$1 trillion each.
Correct. Who to?
Mainly France, Britain and Germany.
Correct. And how are Germany, France and Britain going, Roger?
Well, they're struggling a bit, aren't they?
Correct. Why?
Because they've lent all these vast amounts of money to other European economies that can't possibly pay them back.
Correct. So what are they going to do?
They're going to have to bail them out.
Correct. Where are they getting the money to do that, Roger?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that one.
How much does Portugal owe?
Hang on a minute. What was the answer to that earlier question?
Just keep answering the questions, Roger. Where is Portugal going to get the money it owes to Germany if Germany can't get back the money that it lent to Italy?
Just a minute. What was the answer to the previous question? The question was, how can broke economies lend money to other broke economies who haven't got any money because they can't pay back the money the broke economy lent to the other broke economy and shouldn't have lent it to them in the first place because the broke economy can't pay it back?
You're wasting very valuable time, Roger. How much money does Spain owe to Italy?
$41 billion, but where are they going to get it?
Correct. What does Italy owe to Spain?
$27 billion, but they haven't got it, they're broke.
Correct. How can they pay each other if neither of them has any money?
They're going to get a bailout, aren't they?
Correct. And where's the money coming from for the bailout?
That's what I'm asking you.
This is my currency, British pound sterling.
Das ist meine Währung, der Euro.
Det här är min valuta, den svenska kronan.
This is my currency, the US dollar.
Some of my CNN colleagues, diversity's great, but wouldn't it be a lot easier if we just had one currency and one language?
Some say it's an idea whose time has come.
The global economy needs to have a global currency.
Sandro Sassoli would like coins made of precious metals like gold and vanadium. And his idea has its devotees. Russian President Dmitry Medvedev held up one of the special gold coins at the G8 summit in Italy in July.
Lance, this sounds like some freaky science fiction book. Tell us what this is about. These two workers have microchips?
Right. Well, this is very, very real, and these microchips are about the size of a grain of rice. They get injected into your skin. They have a computer chip, a transceiver, and basically they can talk to an electromagnetic reading device, and this can allow you to open doors, access databases, and these devices, RFID is what this is called, is really starting to permeate our lives.
What about invasion of privacy, though? You said this isn't a GPS, but that we're going in that direction with these little microchips.
Right. Well, you have to balance the benefits with the other issues. I mean, obviously, this is going to make paying easier. You know, when you have a credit card, you have those sort of near-field chips on them. You brush it across and you've paid. So imagine no card, you just pay with your hand.
We wonder why revival's not coming. Are you kidding me, folks? As we saw, again, what was the premise in 2 Kings? It wasn't just when they found the Word of God. It's when they were ingesting, when they were reading the Word of God. That's when revival broke out. It started with one man, Shaphan, the secretary, who found it in the temple. But he didn't keep it to himself. He shared it with Josiah the king. He was grieved. He tore his robes and grieved. Oh no, we're under the wrath of God because of our disobedience, just like America today. But he didn't keep it to himself. He ordered that the Word of God was now to be read to the people, and boom, the revival busted out on that nation. But you would think, come on, the one people who would be pouring over the Word of God day in, day out, man, reading it, proclaiming it, ingesting it, so that national revival could break out would be you and I, the people of God, right? No! As we saw last week, as one guy said, there is so much dust on our Bibles we could write the word damnation on it.
Were you to ask some of them today, what was it that moved you? They couldn't tell you. Only that they were moved by a power that they could not explain. And the power was such as to give them to understand and see that they were hell-deserving sinners. And of course, the only place they could think of where they might find help was at the church. I endeavored to get up into the pulpit. I found the way blocked with young people who had been at the dance. When I went into the pulpit, I found a young woman, a graduate of Aberdeen University, who was at the dance, and she's lying on the floor of the pulpit crying, "Is there mercy for me?